All right, we're live. This is Tales from the Flipside, Monday night show. We got Marvel's talk. We got a nice market report. I think we have some pickups. We're going to talk about some movie spec, I guess, things that are happening in the movies right now, and let's get it started. So here we go. All right. Let's do. I got to do some free publicity here at the beginning because people get
you're
mad
right
at me.
there.
Go for it. We're here for it.
I know. I love you guys. I really do. It's only 2 weeks away. Saturday, August 26th, Flipside Comic Con, River's Edge Brewing Company. I have maybe 15 vendors now. I'm getting more and more requests every day as the con gets closer. I'm kind of nervous. I hope I have enough spots for people, but we're gonna make it happen.
I'll share.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it, dude. I really don't. I think they
What's
had
the weather like, man? Bring some tents.
Yeah, so we could do it. So we could set some people outside. I just hate doing that. It could be hot as shit or something. But anyways, no, we could do it. It's all good. They had a little art show, like a craft thing, and they had like 40 tables in there. But I mean, it wasn't like 8x10 sections. It was like what do you call it? Like UAW hall, so kind of like you're kind of got like a 2-foot section, you know. But whatever. If we gotta make it work, we gotta make it work. And then what else we gotta talk about? That and. The only thing else I got to talk about is, I think, don't quote me. I love people, so I just want to make sure I get it right. I think it's join the channel. You can be Dirty Flipper for 99 cents a month. $1 a month. You can't beat that. You get early access to videos. You get chats like our boy Justin here. And it's $1 a month. I think 21 people are already on, so that's cool. I appreciate it. And then, yeah, I'll give it back to the channel. You know me. I don't really care about all this. So, give it back to the channel. We'll buy some cool stuff. I'll give it away. Yeah. That's all I got. So that's my two rips. Here we go. Comic book news. So Channing Tatum will be getting a comic accurate suit for his portrayal of Gambit in Deadpool 3. So it's finally happening. This is the most flip-floppy book ever, right? 266. People thought it was like the next coming of the Savior, and then it was dropped, and then it was hot, then it was dropped. And...
Was that rumor back when Magic Mike 1 came out, or before then?
Oh, dude, it was like
it's been for 10 years.
Yeah, it was like in the G Plus era. Remember, it was like
before that. I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Then this guy's always been wanting Channing all over the Tatum of Gambit.
Yes.
So, yeah, I don't know. He could do the Southern thing. I think he'd be a good Gambit. I like him in a lot of stuff.
You think Deadpool 3 just makes fun of him? You think Ryan Reynolds just makes fun of him the whole time?
Probably, very likely.
I doubt it because I don't think Tatum would put up. I don't think he'd sign up for that. And it's really a good. I don't know. I think he's a good. Don't real X-Men fans like Gambit? I do.
I love Gambit back.
I do, but
especially the cartoon.
I think it could be a throwaway funny cameo. You saw him in that at World's End when he just plays the Gimp. Mm-hmm. I mean, he can be goofy as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm saying he could do it. I'm agreeing with you that he could do it. I just don't think they'd do it. Like, I don't think they'd burn up. I don't think they'd burn him up, to be honest. And I don't think they'd burn up Gambit. I don't think they're burning any of these mutant first appearances, really.
No, but I just don't think it's going to be a huge thing. I think it could be a pretty quick kind of couple minutes.
Mm-hmm. So who's can we get some toast? Maybe.
Sorry, that's another person who's like kind of like Hello Time to Shine, like one of the insider kind of people.
Okay. Purple armor. Okay. I mean, that makes sense these days. Yeah. He does have it on the shirt. He's been wanting to do it a long time. He's a real X-Men fan.
Yeah.
I think he's wanted the character for so. I mean, I guess you never know because it's Deadpool. Otherwise, we wouldn't even be having the conversation, right?
Well, I mean, it's kind of like Reynolds wanted to do Deadpool right, so maybe he's just giving Channing a chance to have his minute.
I think so too, because I think he's been wanting to do this as long as Ryan Reynolds has wanted to.
Yeah.
Fix his original portrayal of Deadpool.
Right. Yeah. So I think it's just going to be enough. So you're like, see, it could have been cool.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. We got before the strike, Kevin Feige reached out to Andrew Garfield about having his Spider-Man appear in Avengers Secret Wars. So, little Secret Wars update.
So, as the only one or as one of many?
It does not say.
Interesting.
I thought the last time we talked about the Spider-Mans, I thought he had like a plan for each one in different movies going forward.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, Garfield would probably be cheaper than Holland, but man, I don't know.
Doesn't he get like a lot? I sort of noticed it more on the, his reappearance than when he was actually the Spider-Man. Doesn't he seem to get a lot of love, or gotten a lot of love after the fact for his roles? I think he was more, either it's revisionist history or he was more beloved as Spider-Man than I remember him being at the time. And a lot of people talk about his acting chops compared to the other one too.
I haven't seen that in so forever because I had to rewatch it again to remember.
I rewatched them all not too long ago with the kids, and I think he was the best. He had the best at like quipping, and like he just was a little sharper,
Yeah.
He felt like the best. I don't know if it's best. Maybe the best Spider-Man part of it,
Yeah.
Like he, because Tobey Maguire was kind of flat. Even when he kind of did the jokes, it wasn't.
I guess I see Toby as the best Peter Parker. I guess in my mind, that's what Peter Parker would be. I know everybody grunts and hates.
I don't dislike him. He just wasn't the same. And to me, Tom Holland's barely a Peter Parker. I don't know why. He's almost like a different character.
Yeah. So
that's a good sign because I think he just got his books today. So.
Oh, good. Cool.
He could be an interesting character though. Like this Spider-Man could be a good one if they decide to introduce the black suit that way. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would do a hell of a dark turn, I bet.
Okay, here's the thing. How I like the black suit in comics. It was a cool turn at the time, at 257 time or whenever. I don't know. I thought it was cool. It was easier for them to draw. Like McFarlane said, the worst thing he ever did was do those spaghetti webs because it made all the books late because it took him forever to draw the fucking spider webs.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering how well the all black would necessarily be portrayed. Like they had to do a lot of sinewy style stuff to do Venom, and Venom was just straight CGI, basically, right?
Well,
I don't know if they beefed it up, but like, and then they didn't put the spider on his chest, which was just insane. But
the first Toby had a black suit that wasn't terrible.
Oh, okay, yeah, dude. See, you just rewatched him. I haven't seen him in so long. For a while I forgot that the guy from that 70s show was fucking Venom.
Yeah, I mean the Venom was terrible, but the suit for Toby wasn't bad. It wasn't comic accurate, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was this one, right?
I could actually get behind this.
I'm totally fine with Garfield coming back and doing a switch up on Spider-Man. Like I love the way the kid does it, but he's just so. You know what I mean? You're gonna do the aw shucks with that dude for 8 or 9 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he can act, and even he said he wants to grow up, right? I mean, I know he's 20 something years old now.
This is a terrible,
I am.
But yeah, it was okay. I mean,
it wasn't terrible.
See,
You can do better now.
They had to add the lines for definition.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, there we go. God, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I literally forgot that happened. And it was only, 16, 17 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think Garfield could be interesting because he's a little older. He'd give a little maturity to the character, but not old. You could do some more of the stories that were a little later in his life, and it doesn't have to be, oh, shucks, kid, like you said.
Yeah. Man, 17 years seems like a long time.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I mean, he could be like the Mary Jane, life kind of age at this point,
Yeah.
Could be interesting. I don't know. We'll see. It could all blow up.
Dancing Toby again. That was fun. I remember. Internet. I guess the text or internet world lost their minds about that. Speaking of Secret Wars, look at that. Hugh Jackman officially.
I can't believe that
for Secret Wars in a major role. Once you don the suit, man, it's just like, man, this feels good.
Does that mean Secret Wars is happening sooner than we think? Like, when is that on the slate?
Dude, 3 years from now?
Oh my God. He wants to stay in shape for 3 years?
2026.
Dude, they take 3 shots and work out for 2 days.
So, okay, ready? So the release date on
drink a bunch of baby's blood, some adrenochrome, they're all good to go, man.
Yeah, but he's not a naturally big guy. He's got to work out to like get in shape for these movies. He's a small guy.
He's cut.
Yeah. May 7th, 2027.
Yeah, but then he goes and does Broadway and shit for a few years, and he gets like lean.
I don't think it's that big a deal for this dude.
I guess he's not young though either.
He's on perpetual T by now. Also,
yeah. Just get some CRT in him. He's all good.
But he's not that young.
No,
I need to look into that. The doctor told me no. I need a second opinion.
Yeah, it's a little expensive. Yeah, Mexico, it's a little expensive.
Oh no, I could pay a doctor who will say that that's fine. Yeah. But my regular doctor was like, dude, no.
Yeah.
So Wolverine, it'll be interesting. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun seeing him in Deadpool. It's gonna be real interesting how it plays out, and then what happens afterwards. Like you said, we're getting the Secret Wars thing. What else is the end that people aren't talking about? I know the timeline just drags with the whole writer's strike thing. So it's like,
yeah, let's hope it's not forever.
What do we got? This one. So Craven director J.C. Sander says Sony probably doesn't want me to lead with this, but the story is a tragedy. When the final credits roll in this film, if you've been paying attention, you won't have the feeling that this is going to end great.
Huh.
But that's every Sony movie. Oh,
I'm sure it's going to start great.
Yeah.
Dude, they have to get people to go fucking see it in the first place.
Yeah,
it's got to be better than Morbius.
Yeah, I'm saying if Craven
sadly.
killed. Yeah, if Craven killed Morbius, it might be the best Sony movie ever.
I did find this in a box. I did find that in a box today.
Did you? What you got?
The second Morbius.
Second Morbius. Nobody cares about that.
Oh yeah, but I love Morbius. Just not. This is a nice one though. Mm-hmm. This is the one I kept.
I don't even know.
It's probably like at least a 9.
God, I don't even. Poor Leto just gets thrown into shit roles. He just has the worst choices.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And the thing is, the dude, I mean, he can act. I don't know. I was fine with Joker.
He could have been a fine Morbius. The story was just shit.
Yeah, the story was shit. And then, oh god, the villain is, first off, Morbius being not as much of a villain and anti-hero kind of guy or whatever. He killed the wrong people to start the movie. Blah blah blah. But honestly. Yeah, I literally wanted Morbius forever. And I didn't even, weird things came up at the time, so I didn't see it in the theater, which for me, for wanting a character that long, even if people tell me it sucks, that's way off for me. Craven, I'll be honest, man. I know I didn't read his supposedly best Spider-Man stories. I just didn't. I've never been the heaviest Spidey reader. I'd get into trying to find and read all the McFarlanes when I was a kid. I liked the Larson after that. And I've just been on and off. Spidey's like one I'd always just pick up like a single issue growing up or an annual because they always had annuals. And because you could get a Spectacular Spider-Man annual, you can get an ASM annual, he had all these titles. So I'd end up reading it. He had sweet characters named Speedball. So. And I always liked Venom and Carnage because they were the coolest looking things you could find as a kid. Even when we all just thought Carnage was just red Venom.
Yes.
Which it kind of is, but whatever. Too bad Woody died.
I mean, but the sad thing is like for Morbius at least, the budget was $80 million. It made 167 at the box office. I mean,
good luck with that for Craven, dude. So. I don't know. When they do this with these characters that aren't in demand. Mm-hmm. And then that are old old ones. I think I found some Cravens too, and that are just old fucking characters.
Well, what's funny is you speak of this, and like, it feels like every article I read about Blue Beetle is, it's going to be terrible performance. Oh, it's going to overperform. Oh, it's going to be awful.
I just saw Blue Beetle toys at my local Target. So, I mean, they got it rolling out there at least.
I don't know what their expectation is. Like, I've literally read every of the article seems to go the other way of, this is going to be a flop. This is going to be a win. This is going to... It's funny.
I don't know. I think it's... I kind of like the commercials. I like the DC stuff better than other people do anyway.
I'm going to drag at least a couple kids to it. I don't know if I'll get to all three of them, but I'm like, I'll go see it. I'll go spend a few bucks on it.
Yeah, it's in IMAX at the hotel in Vegas I'm staying at this weekend. And like, I don't know. I probably want to beat traffic on Sunday or just not sit in the car like that. But I might consider Blue Beetle. This is kind of cool Craven book. I think I'm going to grade this one.
What is it? Sorry.
It's good old Spidey 111. But this is also really high. This is a warehouse book I got probably 10 years ago.
Nice. I
just started digging out some old Spideys and stuff. And this is a time to grade a Craven, I think. So, yeah. And it's high grade. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it.
The last thing I got is I have a nice website here, so I'm going to do both here. So the Marvels, a lot of promo on the Marvels. It's not this weekend, right? Is it next weekend? It's coming out soon. I mean, it was a ton of press. 23. When's it? Oh, November 10th. So it's 2 months away. But it's a lot of press. They had this still shot that just came out. Let me see where I'm at here. Then they have all this stuff. So they have this still. And this is kind of I'm not going to read it all, but it's just different stills of the whole of the movie. Funny, entertaining, action's great. So maybe it's more of a comedy based.
I think they're trying to market to that Barbie hype and just try and sell it as a a movie for females to go out and see, because it's an audience that's been kind of underrepresented in movies. Like, as far as going to see them, it's it's probably why Barbie's done so well, is there haven't been many movies that women want to go see. It's usually us, like, let's go see the Marvel movie, the Star Wars movie, the action movie, the whatever.
I don't know. I mean, if people want to read this,
I don't disagree. It could be a bomb. I'm just saying I think that's where they're turning the marketing all of a sudden.
And this, for anybody who wants to read this is on Total Film did a like a 5-page spread on this or something. So
yeah, I just think they're changing their marketing strategy on it a bit.
Maybe, yeah. That's a good point. I mean, it's they're trying to hit it with this female-led movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
This is
wasn't necessarily an overall hit. We know, to be honest, Captain Marvel was sort of a flop, man. Like, as far as the reception, and I think that's the one place they sort of fell flat. I think they should have introduced her in a solo movie a lot longer before Infinity War and Endgame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because some people missed that movie and they're like, wait a sec, who's this coming in here? Like, it was, I like that they tried to pull it off. It just didn't work that way. And I actually, the times I've seen Captain Marvel, I was in a bad mood the first time I saw it, but I liked it better the other times that I've seen it. We haven't seen too much of Monica Rambeau yet. I don't know or remember her comedy chops on here. And definitely for Miss Marvel on Disney was definitely billed as somewhat of a comedy, not necessarily a comedy, but with lots of humor, I guess. I don't know how to say that, but so there's a lot with that, and I thought it was funny. I actually liked it. I liked the show. A lot of people gave it too much hate, man.
I don't remember that.
1.13. Yeah. Oh God, no. Won't do half that. Won't do a quarter of that.
I mean, none of them are doing that.
No. This is interesting because we just had the Fury, right? And it's a laid back, more laid back, fun Fury again. He just saying,
he was real fun in Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The cat scene. They brought the cat back.
It's interesting that they have Miss Marvel on ABC now, trying to get some more audience into it.
I just watched. Speaking of movies, going back in the time vault, I just watched the latest Guardians of the Galaxy. It was okay. I mean, it was fine.
It was dark.
Yeah, I didn't like Adam Warlock that much. It just made him. He was like just dumb and just didn't make sense. And he's supposed to.
Well, they said when he got out. I mean, if you go back to the comics, though, when he got out of the cocoon too early, he was not quite
ready.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, this was great too. Yeah, that's. I watched this actually. You should watch it. Like, you'll love it. They clone Tyrone on Netflix.
If you saw the comment, I saw the first 15 minutes and I was like, oh, I'm in.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a turn it on like background thing, and the reason I turned it off is because I was like, oh, I'm actually gonna like this.
Yeah.
So I was like, I actually want to fucking sit and watch it. Maybe I'll do that.
Jamie Foxx does wonders in that movie too. So
yeah.
So yeah, that's all I really got this week. I don't, we're in kind of dog days since everything's on strike, so we're just trying to find things around the interwebs.
Yeah, and that's not going to get any easier with the strikes. So.
Yeah. I agree, Justin. It's going to be bad for a minute. Hopefully they can. I don't know. I heard somebody say the theory is honestly that they're probably just going to blow up everything and kind of do like with the X-Men, just start freaking fresh. Because when you blow out the main characters all at once, which is what we needed.
Yeah.
Now we are living on second and third tier characters through most of this. And that's why we're talking about Spider-Man and Wolverine again, is we're like, well, I just hope they don't do with some of the big guys.
I just hope they don't do the Batman Superman thing, because that's the problem they can fall into, right, guys? It's like they're going to recast Iron Man, and what are they going to do? Like, it's the same Iron Man origin story with a younger person, like, what do you? I mean,
I know.
Like Captain America. I mean, the problem is like they didn't just do one movie; they did 4 movies with each main character, which I get because they were making a crap ton of money, but you kind of blew everything off for like a relaunch or a recast or.
It's going to be a minute. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe DC gets a little stand, because if they could use some of their characters in a different way, it could be interesting.
I heard from Black Beetle at least. I heard Batista wanted to do Bane from DC.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
Batista doing Bane.
Yeah.
God, they already did Bane so well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Tom Hardy in anything. He's
fine.
I like fucking Venom. I don't care what he says.
Yeah.
He just wasn't like amazing.
Oh, dude, I don't know, man. That movie was pretty badass.
I think
one of the best movies I've ever seen.
He lives behind the Joker's the problem,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, sure.
Like honestly,
up the Joker, or did he keep?
Well, but okay. He also went after frickin' Lisa as fucking Raj.
Yeah.
He was a tough crowd of the 3 villains.
Even Scarecrow was good.
Bad job. I just think there was a lot. And fucking Cillian Murphy, like that universe was stacked.
Yeah, absolutely.
There was not a weak villain performance in there,
Mm-hmm.
So I think he kind of gets left behind.
What gun villain announcements have we had?
I don't know if we've had much.
Let me see on the old interwebs here.
Yeah, I don't think we have much either. I don't think they want to announce that yet.
No, I don't think they told
So I mean, they got the Superman Legacy one. Did we talk about that? So
well, they had people, but it wasn't.
Oh, we got Brainiac.
So we got Brainiac. Long way to Brainiac.
The rest of it was heroes, right?
Yeah, heroes. Yeah. No real villains.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
And I do think they should just stay. I mean, you got to stay sort of with what works, rather than go out on a limb. Let the characters be the character. It like you guys said, it's really hard when they burn the first characters.
Well, in DC's, at least DC's a little different. The first ones you play it safe, and then you can if somebody does, if Superman goes well, you can do Superman 2 and get a little crazy, or Batman 2 and do, a little crazy,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, just to the good characters, but, try to do new stories. if they're gonna do Court of Owls, we're all down to see that.
Yeah.
Or Hush, we all want to see that. Yeah. So they've got it out there. People that came ahead already wrote the stories. We don't need too many new origin stories. That's one of the only I want to see Blue Beetle. I'm going to see Blue Beetle. Yeah. One of the only reasons it's not making me give as much of a shit. It's like all origin stories are the same kind of. Mm-hmm. Is this going to be that different? I don't know. I think it looks good. I don't know. I like the actors and actresses in it. So that's me though.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be amazing as far as it's an origin story or not. But in the grand scheme of things, 98% of the world doesn't. 99.9% of the world doesn't know who Blue Beetle is.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, he's a dude.
You kind of have to give him a little bit of an origin.
Yeah, and he's the dude from Karate Kid. That's what everybody knows.
But that's what I thought. Maybe that's why he would have a little more oomph behind him, or maybe they will. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it finishes at 150 or something like that.
That would be fantastic because a couple weeks ago they were predicting 15.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I think if it comes out of there with 50, they would be fucking ecstatic. Even 40.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm not talking about first weekend. I'm talking total.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I think they'd be happy with 40 in a couple weeks because you don't get a long run these days.
No, you don't. And is it coming out on HBO at the same time to start?
No,
it's not.
It's supposed to be an HBO movie, so it's probably going to get a few weeks.
Okay, I had heard that, and I hope not. Okay.
They've probably got their money made with the HBO part, and they just said, "Well, we're going to throw it out there and see what happens."
Yeah, the toys weren't moving at Target.
They must have some faith in it though. When they scrapped Batgirl, which had Keaton in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
In Target they had the toys and they weren't moving again because the movie hasn't started. I'm sure nobody knows what Blue Beetle is, so hopefully that'd be interesting to see. I saw a lot of Shuri Wakanda figurines on the clearance section for like $3.
Yeah.
So yeah, just saying.
All right, let's start this bitch. Couple AF-15s this week. This one's just a cover.
Wow.
Woo!
Honestly, though, somebody probably needs that. Somebody's got a coverless copy, and you get a coverless copy. You get a copy together, and it's $10K. I mean, that's the baseline entry point of one, and that's
there you go.
Okay. That's a halfway decent cover.
Yeah, it looks good.
I mean, if you got a most that you copy, see, I think it might be. That might turn into a $20K deal.
Oh, and what's good is also if you see up at the top with the chip gone, it looks like it's the whole cover, front and back.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably adds to that price as well. I'm sure it adds to that.
Yeah,
price
it appeared to be a full cover to me.
Yeah.
Then here's another interesting one, which I actually thought kind of went cheap. It's a restored copy. At least the cover is restored. I looked at the pages; they look nice. It looked like it had nice innards, but they restored the front to look brand goddamn new. I gotta assume it's a semi-professional one to do that much work and look halfway nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a terrible price when you're buying for a beat to shit half torn off covers, $10K, right?
Yeah. Strip that clean cover off.
Well,
sell that for itself by $2,000. Put the other cover on.
Yep.
Get yourself a 2.0.
Yep.
And I got two good sales.
I think we've talked about there were some resto, high grade resto ones that sold for pretty good money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's an Amazing Fantasy 15. I don't know. This felt like a decent price to me. Like, okay.
And that's extensive, beautiful restoration. I mean, that he colored it in, dude. I mean, that's beyond CT.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, at least it's going to look nice.
It is.
You're not going to, I mean, whatever.
That's for the collector who doesn't care about restored books. It's just a guy who wants it on a mantelpiece.
It's going to look like a nice copy, and most people that don't know comics aren't going to know shit.
Yeah, but dude, you're going to have that over. You're going to have that. That's coming out at your dinner party to show your friends.
Yes.
That ain't to show us.
Yeah.
No.
Because we'd shit our pants because we'd think that would be a $3 million book. Well,
I'd still think it's fucking cool.
Oh, it's hella cool. I want it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought it was an interesting price point for it because I think I've seen one sell for 3-4 times that if it was graded. So, you sent in this one that I hadn't seen.
That ended at exactly 4 p.m. West Coast today, so 7 p.m. Eastern.
Oh yeah, I totally missed that. I wasn't even on. I was done with the report by then.
You were done before I text that, and I just happened to be. Well, I got the alert that it's 15 minutes, so I watched the end of it. And there we go.
A Ramos sketch though.
Did he do the interiors?
Oh, dude.
There's
a good chance he did the interiors.
Yeah, he did the interior. He's on it. It's a slot.
I understand, but why would you do it?
It's so
that gorgeous fucking cover.
So you can have Ramos's doodle kiss Delato's beautiful painting.
I hate that one.
I
fucking
for
hate
me,
it.
I don't know what was it at like 15 minutes. Did you see? Was it like $5,000 still?
It was probably 3,500.
Oh, that's not terrible.
It jumped like 1,400 in the last second.
I don't know.
I want to say like 40, 44, 46 or something to
Okay. Sans the sketch theoretically. Do you think 5,700 is a decent deal though?
Sure, I guess. I don't see the point in the freaking sketch, and unless they got it reholdered, that's a within the last year CGC label.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, it's funny.
Hey, what do you do? You're just like, hey, Ramos, take this $20,000 book, and would you like give like the cheapest Spider-Man looking doodle? And is this? I mean, is he recreating the kiss?
I don't know. I hate this book.
Right here, now. bring it down for a second for me.
Hold on. Let's click on another one.
So, I like doing this with people. It was sketched February 7th, 23.
Yeah, you got just bad fucking taste.
What'd you do?
Not to mention, then you throw the goddamn Spider-Man label that doesn't match shit on it.
Yeah, they've got the Campbell fucking label in there.
I was thinking about this as I was doing a report today. Like, do people think through when they get these special labels or not?
I do. I do it when I think it's gonna go up in price.
Well, how much is that? How much is that Mario?
$17.99.
What is that?
Who the hell signed it?
Okay, hold on. I love Solar Spotlights.
Solar Spotlight.
No, is it? Tell me it's in.
It's Layton. Bob Layton did it.
No, tell me where's that? Is it in? No, that's not who would have done it. It's not in Wisconsin, is it?
Wayne, New Jersey.
Okay. I just remember our boy. What was his name? Used to be like one of the 3 main moderators in Google Plus.
Wisconsin.
From where?
He was from Wisconsin. He was kind of a young kid. He's a college kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I sold him my copy of that a long time ago, and it was a PGX like 9.4, and he was going to get somebody on the Mario creator team to sign it. Is why he wanted it.
What the hell custom labels on that Power Rangers book?
Iron Man?
No.
Can you do the scroll over?
Yeah. Oh, we had to do it on here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. If you click on the second, it should zoom.
What is that?
Some anime. It's anime.
Oh.
It goes in the shell.
Why would you do that?
You need Power Rangers? I don't know. I do like I've had like I did like a 25 order custom order label because I was doing only Spidey and Miles. Like I put it aside because you can't pick like one custom label, it'll ship separately. So I did a 25 label order. So I'd do the Spider-Man, or you'd see if you do the black suit or something like that. So if it had, even if it was a Spidey, like the first yeah.
I'm tearing this guy apart. You guys are gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, he fucks with good books. I'll give him that.
So this
is a little weird. That's Gwen, at least, right?
Yeah, it's Gwen, Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
He's a big.
I don't think I'd put the Campbell on the Delato. I only do this in weird books or like the X-Men, where they got the Jim Lee one. If you're using one of those books, it kind of matches.
Oh
Makes it sort of
you sold Albedo 1 or 2.
All right.
Wait, what's that say? Uneven black print error? What the hell is that? Go to see it. Yeah.
That dark spot down the bottom.
What?
There. Like on her side there's dark spot.
He sold his clunker for all right. Maybe I just didn't know about the book. I'm just saying.
No, I mean it's just interesting. I just want to see what he's kind of selling, so I kind of know.
Yeah, good books.
He had 2 of those.
Good books. I'll give him that.
Good books, bad slab taste, and sketches.
Third prints. Okay, I just wanted to see what he kind of has. He's got a lot of decent things.
And you never know, because I check it out all the time. You never know which ones they have. And a lot of people will go, "Oh, retired label," and like it doesn't really add value to me unless it's one that you really like, or like the Secret Wars.
Unless you're liking it, you have everything else slabbed with that label, and you needed one.
Yeah. It doesn't, but I feel like books sell more with the right secondary label. That seems to have done, man.
Yeah, it's in the jaw. I'll throw him 150 for a remark. Yeah, we're gonna talk about remarks. Your boy Uncle Dino, the CEO's got a couple remarks, so you guys gonna hate me on this one. So,
woo! They're best selling for decent money there.
Which
for a raw.
And we always talk about this because remember Scotty Reagan had one of these, and he had his slab, but we always talk about it, right? I'd never buy this book raw. I would never pay this much money because I never know if it's a fake or a counterfeit.
It could be the counterfeit.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's saying it isn't. I don't know why he isn't. I didn't get into the weird.
It also says CGC.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like a terrible copy. There's some spine stress and stuff. But it seems to be picking up because remember Scotty couldn't sell that copy forever.
Nobody wanted it.
Yeah, so which is kind of weird. I think it's 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5.
I think it's just it was in a lull. There was heat on everything else, and now kind of.
I mean, he got it for a good deal. And don't quote me, boys, if I remember correctly, or you probably text me. It wasn't like a PGX, and he converted it to a CGC.
No, I think he bought a CGC.
Did he? Okay.
He hated it because it was too big for his boxes.
Yes, this thing's fucking massive.
I just checked on his health. He's only 67, so. Yeah. So it's like maybe Dave Sims shit selling, dude.
Yeah. Cool Darkwing Duck book.
I love this book.
So liked it. Seems like a not terrible price.
That's what I thought about doing, like 90s era, like our 90s era cartoons on the back wall here, like Street Sharks and Darkwing Duck and shit like that.
Yeah, I pulled this one up for it. A little Disney Afternoon.
Oh wow.
I think I might pre-screen 9/8 this one. So
sweet.
Disney Afternoon number 9.
Here, shut it again. I'm sorry.
Cool. With the chipmunks.
Oh yeah, some Rescue Rangers.
Yep, and I think it's really shot at 9.8. I don't know who will buy it. This was $100 book, and then it's one of those where people then just start listing it for $20 for no reason. So I think only Cyberspace still has it up for $200.
Hey,
but 9.8 Disney Afternoon. Darkwing. I got up my Darkwings the other day.
Somebody's gonna want it.
Yeah.
Here's one. Doom 1 promo.
That's gotta be so rare.
Variant.
Yeah, it's gotta be so rare. 96 promo convention variant.
Yeah.
I did see that. I saw this, and then somehow I looked, and it did get relisted at the same price. So I don't know what happened to the buyer, but I was going to show it either way. So if you're looking for it for $1,500, go for it. I know it's rare as shit. So cool ass book. What do I got here? This one continues to sink. We're now down to $1,000 for a 2.5.
Ooh.
It was easily selling for $1,000 a point.
Oh yeah.
At one point, even maybe a little more. This didn't seem like a bad price for a 9.2. I mean, it's not quite rare air at 9.2, but it's not a bad buy-in. Don't dislike this grade in this book. And if you were going to gamble on it, it seems like a fair price to get a good turnaround.
Yeah.
This fucking high ass copy of this book, an 8.5.
What's up first, Machine Man?
No, first Doom Patrol.
Oh, this is first Doom Patrol. Oh,
yeah,
says it right there.
Oh,
fuck,
so
man.
we didn't talk about this. We talk about how fucking CGC changed their font. It looks like a fucking 1990s fucking website now.
Oh yeah. We did, didn't we?
Maybe no. We talked about it in the chat. I think.
Oh, we bashed it in the chat. Yeah. Dumbasses. I'm just like, I don't know that I've seen one this high before. Because I mean, usually you got to pay $400 or $500 for a 4, so an 8.5. Damn. That's a nice book.
What number is that? 80.
Yeah, I didn't do the census. I should have, but
No,
I don't remember seeing a nice copy of this very often.
So there isn't. So like you said, what is that? 8.5.
Yeah.
So like 9.0 is where it starts to really break. So 8.5 is 18. Like 8.0 is like 32. So you get that kind of thing. There's 590 total graded, but the top tier here is 9.0 is 12, 9.2 is 3, 9.4 is 2, and the highest is 6, 3 and 9.6.
It's a tough book.
Yeah, and that none of them are signature series; they're all blue labels.
Yeah.
I don't know what you would get them to sign, but I'm just saying.
Wow. I just like this one. It's a funny cover. Makes me think of Ferdinand.
How much was the last sale of what?
He wants to know what was the last 9.8 or 8.5 before that one. I bet it was more. Of the Doom Patrol.
I'll look it up. Hold on.
Just thought this was a cool cover.
Yeah, I like the Heidi cover.
I'm gonna keep going while you get that sale.
Yeah, I got you.
Another cover. It does say covers only, so it does imply the back covers there. But that's an ugly ass Hulk cover. I suppose if you need it, you take it. But man, the Spider-Man AF-15 was way prettier.
Oh yeah, that thing's destroyed. I'm wondering. I've got the 13th wrap of Batman #1, which sells for a bunch, and I'm wondering, do I go ahead and rip it in half
and sell it for 2
and use it as 2? Because you can't see the insides anyway. What's the fucking point?
Depends what's on them.
I mean?
The
back page actually is cool because it's the end of the Batman story.
Nice.
And so they're Batman and Robin panels. And so it's kind of cool. The back is the cool part because it's that little face in the corner, And I should look in to see.
Can you double your profits?
Yeah, I never even. I spent $200 like 10 years ago. But
you could also just grade it and have both sides to be able to see it all.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
Did you figure out that last price, Dino?
Yeah, so last sale, so 2023, and then there's a 3-year gap, and the last sale was in 2020 for $22.25, and then a high in 2019 of $28.80, and then for some reason this book went to 2018 for $4,600.
Well, that was probably back when Doom Patrol was hitting HBO.
HBO.
Or it was just first announced, something like that. This sale surprised me. Starting to come down a bit.
Yeah, looks like a nice 2.5 also.
Yeah. It's getting to the point where it's coming back to earth a bit.
Yeah, I'm just wondering about the CPR, my 1.8.
I mean, I sold my 3.5 for good money back in the day, and then it went up to numbers that I was real annoyed with. It's almost at a point I could buy back in. So,
page it out. That's what people were saying.
Yeah, I think it's obvious to do it. We'll just get there when I get there.
Love and Thunder
you
discount.
have to do it today.
No,
Thunder discount. Early Marvel Tales pulp.
So that cover.
Cool cover. Throwing her in a glass jar.
This whole sheet lover dude has some good books. It's the second guy we've seen.
Huh.
Have we been paying attention to graded pulps?
Negative.
I haven't seen them hit, have they?
I don't feel like they have. That's why I'm asking.
I would have seen.
But you can grade them, right?
I don't think so. I think they're still working on it. They teased it.
You could.
Because I think they're trying to get the slab because it was going to be like this fucking thick for a slab.
I don't know. I haven't seen any. I don't think. Will you do the Google machine in the background and see? I don't think they exist yet. These were interesting, though. These Marvel stamp books without any stamps feel like a wasted potential. I think if I want one with all the pain associated with the books they've ruined, versus just the plain ones. I want the tears.
Would it be comics and magazines under Pulps, maybe?
No, just do CGC Pulp and see if anything
I
comes
looked
up.
it up. All I'm seeing is stuff on the CGC boards.
Yeah, I think they're still
announcing they're going to do it in 2021.
Yeah, I think they got a lot going on.
Yeah,
it's not a selection yet on the.
So let's go start buying them.
Yeah, I've got a pile of them floating around of interesting ones, not high-dollar ones.
I've got some.
Hey, yeah, I haven't spent any big money on them, but I buy interesting-looking ones.
Here we go. When do you gentlemen think the condom market will bottom out? Prices are clearly way down, still seem to be dropping.
Man, I think that's a real complicated question.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I don't know. I think we'll be. It's the end of the summer. We didn't get any announcements. 3 weeks ago at SDCC like we always do.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I don't know. I have faith in the market. I think August are your bad sales. These are the months that most of us are not going to see the movement on eBay or wherever we sell comics. Unless you're going like I sold the shit out of the stuff I got in San Diego, and I haven't sold too much else other than some random slabs besides that. So I don't know. We'll see. Aaron got it. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see September, October, and also when you East Coasters start getting shitty weather.
Yeah.
And you go back inside and start surfing the internet again, and you start.
No, because you got to think we have the holidays, and you got Christmas coming up.
Yeah, I mean through Christmas it's going to be dicey, anyways. It always is.
Yeah, but September, October are usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was definitely very good after at tax time.
Yeah.
It's tax time will be great. After Christmas is okay. The issue is I think it could be an ugly year or two. I mean, there's not a lot of good content coming out that people are thrilled about. There's not a lot of hype movies.
Yeah,
interest rates are tertiary characters.
Like a lot of young people.
Well, the general economy sucks.
Yep. The young people are saving for a house that they barely can afford, so they're not spending disposable income on
student loan payments start back up.
Buying any houses like it. No young people at like 8% interest.
But the student loan,
the rich people are still buying houses, dude.
Yeah, right.
Thing like the reprieve from COVID is coming back, so people have to start paying those again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's going to be an ugly year.
Plus, all about movies, though.
No, I'm just saying but a lot of your buyers have student loans. They're going to have less disposable income. The job market is dicier. I think this year there's going to be some opportunities to get some good deals if you're watching.
And I think it's going to be like that 1 year that Black Cat 50 at Christmas time when nobody was like, remember that year?
Yeah.
So, and then the thing for me too, it's like there's too many books right now with not enough disposable income to back them up. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what we're at right now.
I think if you're invested in very niche books or books that are not like top tier, you're playing fire. I think the keys are keys. I think there's going to be, the people that love the variants. I think if you're in pre-code horror, you're probably fine. I just think it's not a good time to be in some of the more, common books that everybody can have. And, we're probably overhyped from a few years ago.
And dealers are buying. So,
yeah, I'm not saying it's dead. I just think it's going to be a rough year.
Yeah.
There's just not a lot. There's not a lot of bright spots of I can see an end in sight. I don't know who the fuck paid $240 for a 3.5 primer.
Hey, it was a good crack press and regrade, dude. I bought it. Okay, you told me to.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just surprised the shit out of me. Though, wait, who was her friend? was it Jessup that had the post about pressing a 2.5 into a 9.8?
Yes.
And he goes, "My greatest accomplishment in life is something that 99.9% of the world has no idea what I'm talking about."
Right.
It was just like I thought that was great.
That's probably a guy who just likes to collect things, and like he's that guy who has like books that are like 6.0s and 4.0s. He doesn't care about grades. He's
Well, then he would have bought a Brawl one.
I don't know. Maybe he's a grading guy.
I just like seeing this book when it's up. I think it's priced about the same as it has been for a while, but I like it. It's a nice looking copy. I love this book just because of the bright color. I just always have. I don't know. I enjoy this book for some damn reason.
I like the stamp, the win 2 round trips to TWA. That's dope too.
This one, I've seen it before, but it hit a little different today for me. The book itself's kind of cool. It's a cool cover, but I noticed it again. There's a lady in a red dress, ballerina dancing, and a skull playing a violin, and I'm like, that kind of makes me think of the Horrific.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I don't know. Just gave me that vibe today. Sometimes you look at something and it just looks completely different than it did last time.
Yeah.
This book feels like it's lost some steam. Because this used to be $1,000 book all day long, right?
Yes, it was.
I think so.
I think maybe people have dug enough copies out to feed the market. I mean, because the cover is ugly.
I saw a guy at Motor City. He had a Peanuts 1 with the baseball on the living room cover, and it just sat there. Nobody's.
I mean, that's a better cover, though. This is just, I don't know.
But what's the other one? What's this tied with?
Oh, this is
one.
First.
Did one take? No, there's 2.
I think this is
technically. I can't figure out
first.
which one.
Oh, the Fritzy Ritzy, is it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you're gonna go, you get the Peanuts 1 with the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think so, but the Peanuts collectors.
I know. I don't know. This one at one point was freaking nuclear, and it is not now. Still more expensive than many people would think.
I'm trying to think of the other one. The only other thing I could think of is maybe that it possibly the other one took over.
The market turned.
I mean, you can hold us collective. You can hold us accountable. I mean, I'm not saying heed our advice. We're just trying to say what we.
I mean, I don't care. I know jack and shit most times. If you listen to me and
I mean, look at this. Look at Parker. Look at what Z says. I also buy what John Z's selling and make a killing a year later. So I mean,
exactly. Thank you. Whatever I say, don't fucking listen most of the time.
Look at my back wall, dude. It's not like it's fucking, not like I have AF-15s on the wall and some crazy shit. I just collect what I like, and if you don't like it, who cares, man? Shit.
Yeah. United Comics 21, the Fritzy Ritz.
Oh yes.
Okay, yeah, Fritzy Ritz.
So they've got that as the number 1, and Tip Top is 2. Maybe I have not checked this out. I just couldn't remember the name. I knew it was. I could picture Fritzy Ritz on the cover, but United Comics was what I was trying to remember.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Maybe that one. I'd like to compare I'd like to see the 2 of them. You know what I mean?
No, we're cool. I just want to make sure everybody understood.
We fully admit we're
dumbasses.
Oh, dude. Yeah, but and also what I just said. What I just described the cycle that I've seen selling comics for 10 years.
Well, I mean, we know
it's fucking. Ever since I could sell on the internet, dude, that's all these cycles. I know I'm fucked in the summer. I know before Christmas, people are buying presents. I know tax time they get their money back, and when people in the cold parts of the country are at home, they buy more shit.
Yeah, don't do auctions in November, early December. Don't fucking
or now.
Yeah. And for the record too, it's like we've always said collect what you like. Do not go on these trends. I mean, that's been the mainstay of the show for years. So I mean,
don't overextend yourself.
So, anyways,
is this book that hot to be a $800 9.0?
Yeah, all those atoms are.
Yeah, this is truly hard to find. I mean,
I understand. I just damn.
I told you, our Adams. Me and Carter were talking on Tuesdays about this. And we were talking about how our Adams is like America 2, right? Our Adams America 2 is a hard book. This is a hard book. I mean, we're being underrated kind of guys, but
yeah, he's more of a workhorse kind of guy.
He goes in. he's been around for so damn long. He goes around and it's like cycles with him. It's like he gets re-recognized or some shit.
See, Doc Jones knows what it's about.
I don't think I ever put retailer exclusives, or very, very, very rare.
Hey, maybe me and Carter will do that on Tuesdays just to piss everybody off.
And then this last one, I truly is another one of those romance I've never seen, and it was like, damn, that's neat.
I got it. Carter's listening. Carter's never here on Mondays anymore because he's on Tuesdays because work, but he watches the show, so I'll get his opinion on this one.
Like, that's a cool looking fucking book.
Yeah, green with the grayscale, or I guess you would call it grayscale, maybe.
Gray tone.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I don't know. And then it sold for $600. Like, that's another one of those, like,
and it looks good.
I might have picked that one up thinking that's unique, but fuck, I wouldn't have thought it was a $600 book.
And it's a 65, and it looks like it's in really good condition. I mean, it's hard to tell from that.
It looked in nice shape, but some of those ones are, I'm like, if I get into shop, I look at the romances, but 99% of them look like, they just look like romances. But every once in a while, there's some of these that you're like, damn.
Blizzard has a bunch of eBay's keys running right now. He has a lot of books. Like,
Blizzard has keys every damn week. Almost.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get him on the show. I don't want to out the guy, but it'd be cool just to see like how
I think those covers were his.
Probably 80 fucking years old.
He probably is, or he has storage units in the back.
I think this was his, right?
Or robbed them.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's got 40,000 feedback. I mean, it's we know people who are eBay people who haven't had a real job in forever and just
this guy just
whatever
buy sells.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
I would bet he's on the list. If you looked at sellers on the list, he's on the list.
I mean, like your feedback is your
15% of the time.
What's your feedback? Is it like 10? Is it higher than 10?
No, 1,800.
Yeah, I didn't
18, 20.
Yeah.
No, but like I don't have them all. I don't have.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but it's just
the same. Yeah, from my feedback, I don't have.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Okay, oh boy, I'm gender assuming people. Maybe it's a guy, maybe it's a gal, maybe it's just a comic book shop company that just doesn't.
I guarantee fucking to you that's a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's been on the market forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
just have to admit.
Can I tell you an eBay story that I'm like, God damn, this dude's a pain in my ass. I won't give the name, but I was just like, come on, man, really?
Oh, you want? Is it your stuff, or can I pull it up? You want me to pull it up?
No. He wanted. So I sold a key. I won't say because I'm ashamed of myself, but I needed to do it. And it was
I never admit those either.
Yeah, another Edge of Spider-Verse 2.
No, it was a rare book. I sold it. Somebody bought it. And this guy reaches out and goes, hey, do you still have that book? And I go, no, because it's not listed as sold, let's just say. Yeah. And I said, no, it's gone. I sold it. And he goes, well, can you tell me who bought it? No. Well, can you reach out and just see if they want to sell it to me for, I'll give them 2,000 more. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And he just like keeps sending me a message every couple of days, like, you there? Hello?
Yeah.
And at some point I finally go, please stop messaging me. And then he goes, dude, I can't believe you sell comics. I don't know how you sell comics with such poor customer service. I'm going to report you to all my friends, and starts listing some of the Instagram guys. And I'm like, please tell them that I didn't give information to somebody who bought a book, and we have no deal, and you're messaging me out of nowhere. Cool.
Hey, you tell them you have the CEO of Tales from the Flipside, and we know Instagram people too.
Well, I was like, I had thought about it. I'm like, I'm just not even going to give them the time today. I'm just like, cool, so please tell them we didn't have any deals in progress, and my customer service is to ignore you for a question I don't deem appropriate.
You should tell the guy that bought it and said, hey, how about I buy it back for an extra 1,000?
Yeah.
And sold it to that guy for an extra 3.
So I've gotten that too.
That wouldn't necessarily be. I don't think that would be necessarily terrible.
So it just wouldn't be worth it after all the shipping.
Big profit. Oh yeah, okay, sure. I don't know what book it was.
I don't know. You know what I mean? But it was still like, dude, I don't need to respond to you. I said it's gone. I sold it. Move on.
So for me, I've got that question before. I usually just tell them, like, if it's like a OBO, I'll give them like what I sold it for, kind of thing, but not who it is. And so it's like,
yeah, I don't care. I sold it. So what? You offered more money, and if I still had it, I probably would have sold it to you. But it wasn't like we were negotiating, and then I sold it.
Yeah.
He messaged me after it was gone.
Yeah, and if he really wanted it, he should have just hit you up on eBay, right, or something, or found out. I mean, if he wants, I mean, he seems like he's pretty smart on the internet. I mean, he could have probably found you on Instagram.
Well, no, my Instagram account is I can't get back in it. I left Instagram at one point to get off social media because I was spending too much time.
Oh,
and
that's why you haven't responded to my messages. I'm joking.
No, if you try and message me there,
I know people on Instagram.
No, but so I thought, I could get back on. I finally downloaded the app because somebody had messaged me about a big book, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll log in to get the message.
That's it. You go. You should have dropped. Do you know who I am?
Nobody knows channel. Nobody knows who I am.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
He's that guy. He's like at the end of Jay and Silent Bob, where he's like, "Are you John Z Comics or Norm on eBay? Did you say no?" It's like, come on, dude. Like, the fuck.
I'm just another middle-aged guy talking comics in his basement, dude. But no, it just was so funny how like aggressive he was. He mentioned some names that we all know, and I'm like, okay,
we know those people too. Say that.
Yeah, I was like, you're not going to damage my rep. It's fine.
We don't have a rep.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah. The rep is for not ripping people the fuck off, which you absolutely didn't do. So there you go.
It's like I just wanted to see if he trashes me, because I think it would be an interesting thing. I actually meant to check that.
We'll
But yes, I cannot get back on Instagram. So if you're messaging me, they they don't recognize my account anymore.
We'll what we'll do is just give me the name. Did you leave your Instagram name?
What?
Did he leave your his Instagram name?
I've got it. I'm gonna look at it at some point.
Yeah, send it to me too. I'll laugh. I think it's funny.
Well, I only have a seller's name, but there are some Instagrams on it, so I was just gonna follow up on both of them.
Yeah, I only finally switched mine. So for anybody,
you switched yours?
I had Big Sean 13 since, but that from honestly 2001.
Yeah,
and I was like, dude, I'm tired of people asking me if that's me. Just because I always say yes. I don't hide where I sell books.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. Like I'm not. It is what it is. Yeah. I don't have time to fucking pump it up. I've advertised my eBay on every site that we've ever had. It's big. Like now for the last 5 months or however the fuck long it was, I was like, this just makes it easier because I've got it hidden in the description, and then people would find me.
Let's kind of move into pickups. I'll show you. So we're talking about remarks. I guess this is a good one. So I got the man of the hour is not here, so I kind of regress talking about this, but that's okay. Chris Colbert went to SDCC. I gave him some books to do some work on, and he politely did. And he's such an awesome guy. I can't thank him enough. So I met this Tim Seeley like a long time ago. I was like, hey, you have this book. It's like a rare book for hack and slash. And I said, hey, if I ever find it, will you do something? He's like, yeah, dude. So literally like 2 years to the day, I finally got the book. And I was like, hey, dude, I hope you remember me. Can you do this sketch? He's like, yeah, dude, if you bring it to a show, I'll do it for free for you. And he goes, well, I'm going to San Diego. And I say, hey, good, I got a friend. He's like, yeah, just let me know and we'll do it, no problem. So it's this whole hack and slash hard. We did the Tim Seeley sketch on there and signed it for me. So good guy. I think he does free sketches and SIGs at his actual.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So that's one. And the second one of the night is hopefully this comes out decent. It was giving me focus problems. So I bought this 9.6, and this was the crack case one that somebody shipped in like with two I always say like Hudson's bags or something like that, like the paper bags, and it got cracked, and I think it was cracked before. So I needed to get it slabbed anyways. So what I did is I had our friend of the show who's been on the show, JG Jones. I messaged him and like, hey dude, like I know you did the variant cover, and I'm not gonna spend $300 on a variant cover, especially I got like all these signatures on it. And I go, can you do a quick sketch on this for me? Like no big deal. Like I'll pay you whatever. I don't even care. And he did a little Venom and Spider-Man on the back.
At least they're not kissing.
Yeah, right? Yeah. And he signed it for me, and he was really nice about it. And he wasn't going to charge me, but his handler was like, I want, and I was cool with it. It didn't matter. He knocked it out of the park, and
yeah, that's super cool. JJ, what a nice guy, man. He signed all his books for everybody after he came on.
Yeah, so I got Stan Lee. I got let's see if I make sure I got everybody. So Sky and Sketch by J.D. Jones. I got Edgar Delgado on here, Stan Lee, John Livesay, Joe Quesada, Dan Slott, and Stegman on this boy. I'm not a autograph.
How much are you into that book?
I bought this for $120 with just the signatures on the top and being cracked, and it was at 9.6, I think. I was worried, me and Chris were talking about it might come back at 9.4, which I don't care. And then JG was really nice, and he's like $40, dude. So
I mean, shit, just the stand alone usually sells for $200-300.
Yeah, so really honestly, and I got like maybe $25 into grading because I had or $50 into grading, so like $250 maybe. Like,
yeah.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 signatures on this thing for $250.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Again, the stand on any book usually sells for that.
Yeah, and I figured, like, whatever, man. I mean, I wasn't the biggest Stan Lee, like, I wasn't going to go hunt his autograph down or anything like that. Like, if it came, it came. If it didn't, whatever.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, right? And can you message him and do one for me, and I'll pay him $2,000 more? So, yes, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'll give you good customer service. So, I want to say I do appreciate J.D. Jones. Like, I messaged him on Instagram. He was really nice about it. I know he's been battling some stuff. And I just truly appreciate him taking time out and doing that for me and power to the channel. Kind of, I always say humbly that it's our little show, right? And we just, we don't know who watches and who doesn't and stuff like that. But it's really cool when people. So I just appreciate it. So that's the 2 blank spots over there. So I'll put the slab up there and I'll put the hack and slash at the bottom there.
Yeah, nice.
Cool. Z, still on is he on a break?
I'm still not buying.
Oh boy, you're like a casino. You're like staying on like 16.
Yeah, I got a 15-and-a-half-year-old. I got to save for a car for him.
How many fucking books you got back there?
those are dude. I'm just doing work back here. Those pickups. Those aren't pickups. I did stop. I did some pickups. The problem is I just
lost.
I don't know which ones are in there. There's a bunch of spawns. Well, the thing is, the pickup they were last week, and I already sent like 5 out of 6 of them to CGC. But so I don't fucking know. But it just wants stuff. I do have shout out to Nate, Trial by Gods. Bars, actually wrote me a card. Heard me talk about maybe getting a snake mountain for the living room. No, I've been through a couple things personally in the last year. Sent me a card and said in here, if I am going to put a snake mountain in the living room, I don't know if I am, but shit, I could now. If you do it, it needs some friends. So he went out and sent me a box. So he sent me some Retro Play Skeletor.
Nice.
Right? Or Rise of Evil. Right? So we're going with Keldor and Cronus.
Oh, I love those guys.
Right? Oh, I love these things. They're so amazing. So shout out. I just opened these, so I didn't even tell him thank you yet. So yeah, so I'm going with he shot me a 2-bad.
I love that guy too.
Oh, dude, love.
Why were they so great?
I know those were some people. I thought he was going to say some guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this one is awesome. And I didn't have any of those anyway. But I don't have that Skeletor. But the new Eternia Beastman in there.
Whew.
So yeah,
Nate's such a nice guy, dude.
I feel like I need to do. Yeah, Nate's the fucking best, dude. So thank you, my man. I appreciate it. I finally just opened it, so I haven't even texted or called him yet. Because I just opened it today. But I've got more of them. Like I've got the Skelegod and stuff like that back there from these sets and stuff. I don't know if I'm getting Snake Mountain in the living room, but I'm pretty excited. And these guys are gonna go live. These guys are gonna go live in the fireplace on their box right now. So we're gonna see how those goes. Because those are like, I think it's about 1,600 ships to get one of those fucking things. But dude, I need a 4-foot Snake Mountain in my living room. Dude, I'll be king nerd. I don't give a shit of the neighborhood. I already put a lot of decorations off the walls. I'll tell you that. Shout out to Nate. Thanks, man. I appreciate the times immensely, dude. Appreciate the note, dude. Thank you.
Nice.
Love it.
Nice. We appreciate everybody on the channel and stuff. Again, we just do what we do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't show everybody this. At least on Monday night, people didn't. Because me and Carter went to SummerSlam. I picked this up, so I didn't show everybody. I showed you guys because you were on fucking Instagram and stuff. So I bought this because I'm an asshole. Not at SummerSlam, but
I'd wear that.
Yeah, why not, man?
Yeah, right. So I wore this at SummerSlam because the cream rises to the top. So, yeah. So, and on the front it's a button up. So on the front, like you put it together and it shows up too. But yeah, so. I told my wife I might wear this for the Comic-Con for Flipside too because the jacket's a little hot when it's like out there and where to go.
Well, if you put that under the jacket and just bring the jacket in when you walk in.
Yeah, baby.
Just you got to have it on and then you just hang it up.
I'll do a little free promo for these guys too. So, I think they're out of China, so don't that. You're not. I got it exactly like 2 hours before. Like it literally came when Carter walked in the door.
So I can't get it by Saturday for Jim's birthday.
Yeah, you're not gonna get it for pretty much. So I don't know what else they have. So I just typed in Macho Man. It was a Facebook ad or my wife. So like you can get like a polo too, which is sick. You know,
I haven't seen that version. I hadn't seen the pink version.
Yeah. So I don't know. Sleeveless jacket. Oh boy. I don't. I decided to ignore the tops. They have bottoms too, which is crazy.
I think you got to bring the red jacket, at least hang it up so people can take pictures with you.
I'll hang it up on Carter's booth, and because I'm bringing my wall for Carter, the ones out of PVC and like the little things. So
yeah,
I'm gonna bring a couple. I'm gonna bring a couple boxes to set on his booth, just like price some slabs and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, they have cool shirts like anime shirts and stuff like that. But it wasn't bad. Button up wine shirts. So yeah, I mean, just cool shit there.
They got some wild
shit.
Dude, I type in Masters of the Universe.
Yeah.
They have an ugly Christmas sweater and rash guards.
Yeah, rash guards, dude. It's like, geez,
like, bro, I need. You can't just make me that shit on the t-shirt.
I'm sure they would do it for you.
Oh, they'll do anything for money. I gotta order a 6X though.
Oh yeah, right
there. You guys ever got anything from over there? The sizes are not normal sizes.
So this one actually, this one I ordered. This one's a large. So the button up's a large leg, and it fit me perfectly. But that's a button up, not a rash guard, obviously.
Yeah. I want to walk around and turn you Jim rash guards. There we go.
Yeah, that's not going to look great.
Look at the power of Christmas down there, though.
Oh, this one.
I'm pretty sure I'm buying that right now. 7XL click.
7XL click. It's gonna take.
It'll be this wide. It'll only come to my belly button.
They're gonna lose all the thread in their shop for that fucking thing. It's gonna be brutal.
Can you just sew two of them together top to bottom?
It's 100% not a sweater. It is 100% a screen print sweatshirt with like that soft material.
Yeah.
There's no dude, and it is not that sharp of a design. They just try to make it 8-bit so it doesn't look as terrible when you get it.
I just want to see. I want to see what their pajamas are. Oh, interesting. Naruto, so it's like more. Okay, interesting.
Oh man.
Oh, let's see what the shoes look like.
I'm totally
Squidward Nikes, bro.
Oh, for sure.
Interesting.
This is bad.
I love it. It's amazing.
Just seeing the Joker mid-1 basketballs. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe Anime Boppy will give us a little
wear them twice, they fall apart.
No, I was scared about putting my shirt in the fucking washer and dryer though.
Made it once at least.
No, I just like it's like more anime based stuff, but it's cool. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't wear like I don't know if I wear Goku Crocs, but you know, whatever. Interesting. Things I see. Akira bike shoes, that's kind of sick. But anyways, we're going down a rabbit hole.
Do they make cool like designs? I know there's tons of websites like this. They make cool designs.
Yeah.
They do them cheap and they charge you out the ass.
So
like, if they sell enough, this is hand over fist money. $54. They paid $1 for this thing.
So I paid express shipping because I didn't know if I needed to go like straight off the rip from it. Like I needed to be there for fucking SummerSlam. I wore my Roosevelt's Andre versus Hulk Hogan shirt underneath it too, for Silverdome back in the day. But yeah, I mean it was cool. I mean it was there.
Speaking of, anime, We're like 2 weeks from One Piece live action hitting.
Yeah. So we're trying to do fashion. Okay, we're trying to make you guys look cool out there. Okay.
Nerd fashion.
Yeah, nerd fashion.
Yeah,
they got fucking Vars bomber jackets.
Oh God.
Why are they so thin, dude?
I don't know.
So you can be a Pink Ranger.
Let's do these varsity jackets.
How about big boy nerd? Stuff.
How about the 45-year-old man collection? They got
this is built for 15-year-old boys.
I know. It's okay. Interesting.
They don't know what half the shit is.
I know. Cloaks and this guy looks like he's not old.
Cloaks.
It's the same guy doing. Oh Jesus!
What does that?
Maybe you can get yourself a cloak.
I officially don't. You. Oh, that's a cloak.
Yeah,
I was like, how does the guy see?
Interesting.
Oh God.
Fuck it, man. They're like, hey, dude, maybe people like cloaks. Wear anything.
Yeah, interesting. Cool. I mean, yeah.
Anybody out there gonna order a cloak? Just
hey, there you go for our boy Matt DeVoe. We'll get him. We'll all chip in and buy him a cloak he can wear for Mega Man.
Oh God.
Who's Red Mega Man?
I don't even know, man. Matt DeVoe would know all this stuff. I don't know. I didn't see any teenage. You know what's funny? You know who I can get on this? I know Paul's listening. That fucking asshole. He was in the chat too.
Oh God.
Oh, look at those boys. Sick.
Dude, that picture I took of Kevin Eastman a few weeks ago. They look like that, but I think they were different.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. I'm sure they were legit.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You need a Raiders cloak, dude. Maybe we'll get them to make you a Raiders cloak. How sick would that be?
I'll wear it.
I'll wear it. Yeah,
dude, let's find that picture of Eastman shit.
Yeah. No, his shoes were dope, man. I'm sure they're real Nikes, but not these. Oh, it's not even a real Nike mid ones. They're just like.
No, these are.
Oh, those are not real.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus.
No, these are Chinese rip-offs.
I saw these for us young kids. Look at these little bluey Nikes.
Oh,
people.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm going down the rabbit hole of blueies.
Oh God.
I know, it's terrible.
Goddamn bluey.
I'm that dude. Baseball jerseys, sick. You can customize it, leg. Look at you. Put big leg on the back of these things. Let's go.
I gotta. Where's my Eastman?
Little Thor action. Get a Thor Marvel movies and put big leg on the back of it.
I don't think I can do this.
When you go for one layup and blow bitches out.
Oh, yeah. You won't even make it through a con on those things.
Oh Jesus! Oh dude, your feet be swelling hard, man. What the fuck am I doing here?
No, you wouldn't make it through a fucking show.
Oh God!
Dude, where's the? Here, see if you can. I'll put it in our hangout.
Oh, he does. Oh no, I was in the wrong cloak. I thought it was a Raiders cloak. It'd be sick.
They're not trying to get completely kicked off the internet. Yeah, check out Eastman's shoes and his shirt and his hat if you go to the Brethren chat. Yeah, so I was just standing there with Drew's doing his live sale in the Whatnot House in San Diego, and then there's nobody up there, and then just Kevin Eastman walks in behind us. So
damn.
Yeah, I'm just standing there. I'm all, okay. I know that guy.
Those.
G'd up from the feet up, dude. Yeah, that is. Those are legit. That was a real swoosh without a jagged tip on it. You know what I mean?
No, it was.
And that guy sure hides the fact that he's created the Ninja Turtles. You know what I mean?
Hey, yeah. Here we go. Are you ready, dude? This is for you. It's this for you because I love you the most. A little Las Vegas Raiders fleece hooded blanket thing. Look at this thing.
The Christmas one. What are they doing?
Oh, that one's sick.
What, dude? I don't even want to. Someone's gonna call me racist if I try to pronounce the name of that seller, dude.
Yeah, it's okay, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna go chin chin key.
See what I mean? See what I mean, Dino? That's why I didn't do it.
I do it. I fuck it. I want you to buy one.
Yeah,
and I want you to
try to finish that word. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't even know. I'm they're located in China. So it's a joke. No, it'd be dope. Let's see. I don't know what color it is. Okay, they go to 5X, dude. Just put a 5X and wear it. Just bring it to the fucking Radiator Stadium.
Still not big enough for your boy.
There you go.
They got a Punisher one.
Punisher one.
What's on the front of it?
Just Punisher on the right with the Raiders.
Oh, that was very random. That's actually kind of cool.
Yes, I got him into it. I don't know how. Oh, is this eye? I don't know. I don't know the difference between the colors. I don't know what that all means. It's a bunch of colors here, which it means something. Okay, I don't know what this all means. Okay, interesting. Okay. Runs big. Item is very small. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's helpful. Neutral, big, not small.
So, sick though. Sick. So, you know what? I'm gonna buy you for Christmas.
Those are wild.
Yeah. So, cool. All right, guys. We appreciate it. What's my spew? Okay, here we go. So, Flipside Mondays, Tuesdays, me and Carter and friends. Carter and friends. Maybe that's what we should name the new show. Carter and friends instead of Flipside Tuesdays. I've been trying to put Comic Shop Talk on Fridays and let it marinate over the weekends. His last one was talking about what's a Magic the Gathering? Was it the card TCG maybe? I'm terrible at this. What are you doing?
I think he's just talking about card games in general.
Oh yeah, it's how to diversify the Magic the Gathering and any TCG to help your business.
Yeah.
So, check out for them. Obviously, make sure you come to Comic-Con August 26th. If you want to join Dirty Flipper Gang, let me know. Just join the thing, and we'll use all the proceeds and donate it back to the channel. And I'll make Z and give me a good book. And I'll buy it.
You might have good books.
We'll get one off your list.
All right.
So, all right, guys. We'll talk to you later. We're hanging out, and that's it. And we'll talk to you later. So,
see you next week, guys.